Hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we are going to be doing something that I'm super excited and happy to do it. I don't know, I'm one of the people who actually really like this. I don't know, I've been hearing a lot of things in the Genshin whole thing where people are really, I don't know, man, I hate when people seem, it's hard to put in words. I totally get that we all want content and actually something to like play in like a new area, or like maybe even just domains that you can do forever, so you have something to actually play and fight and actually have these builds work out. But I also love the idea that Genshin keeps trying these different things. It's not just doing the one thing over and over and over again. It's not like, hey, we made Spiral Abyss 2.0, 3.0, and what if they have analytical data that shows that not a lot of people, even though there's enough incentive to do Spiral Abyss, doesn't Spiral Abyss. Or does not do Spiral Abyss, you know? So, and maybe they're like, hey, why don't we try doing different things to see what our community grapples onto and engages with? And to me, I like the notion of understanding about these characters to a greater extent. Yes, do I think we need a break from the whole like balloon popping events? Probably, although I haven't played them yet. Maybe they're the funnest thing ever. I don't want to discourage MiHoYo from trying things, because honestly that's one of my favorite things about this game, is that regardless of if you like the monetization or whatever, they keep trying new things, rather than just doing the same shit over and over again, over and over again. So to me, I'm enjoying the whole like spice of life that is trying things that are different, and not allowing the player base to kind of get comfy in any which way, which is kind of a fun thing. Although I do think we could use more resin and things like that, of course, and get like different ways to get primo gems, stuff like that. But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be testing or messing around with the romance system within Genshin Impact. And of course, we're going to be starting with the lovely, luxurious Noelle. Yes. So how you actually unlock this thing is you go into the same place that you unlock all of your companion quests. For instance, I have Zhongli, Ganyu, and Hu Tao still going. Also, yes, I do think I will stop covering or doing videos specifically about the character stories and whatnot. It just seems like it's kind of a lot of work for not the most investment in this. But the reason why we're doing this is not only because it's new, because I think this would be something interesting to kind of like capture in time, which is this is part one of a grander series of introducing these characters to us. And again, I really hope that MiHoYo doesn't take the lesson from this, that people don't want to know more about the characters that they play. It's just that people want something specific right now. People want something that's not gimmicky, and they want to make it feel like they have a place to grow in, and arena to fight in, a domain that requires you to actually pay attention and focus or grind towards, that kind of thing. Like Dragon Spine level thing of chipping away at stuff, working at stuff, etc. That doesn't mean I don't think that people don't want to know about Noelle or Bennett. I hope that's not the lesson that they take from this. I think it's just they've introduced this at a time where people are bored as shit and they want actual gameplay. They don't want story. Let's go ahead and open up Noelle's, and then we'll get to Ben. Ben's the next one I'm going to go, and then we go Chun Young, and then we go Barbara. Those are the three people who I find the most interesting. But let's go ahead and hit that. Yes, spend 3 keys to unlock. Yes. Also, there are 6 endings. The cool news is that it does look like it's just going to happen. It's not like some sort of weird thing where it's like you have to pay multiple keys per act of this, or at least act 1 of Noelle is going to be pretty chill, it seems, which is nice. Also, you got to pick with GRINN. You were talking about how much you were in love with Hu Tao, and then you just can't wait to play her, and you change your mind. No, hey, look at me in my deepest eyes. Hey, no, I didn't, you fuck. Anyways, I have been trying so hard. I want to make a video on her kit and everything, but I just can't get artifacts that work with her really well. I can't get a hat to save my life that's critical or crit rate. I'd take anything. It doesn't give me both. It says you don't get either of these. Fuck off. And I'm like, what did I do to you? But crit damage and crit rate is something massive that I need. Same thing with some other artifacts. Other artifacts I got pretty good with. Like I got 14 crit rate here on this one flower. It's not the worst. In fact, it's pretty fucking crazy good. A lot went into defense as well, I'll admit. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, also I have a weapon for Hu Tao that's specifically crit damage. So that means that on every other substat I need crit rate. Oh, so look at her. There she is.
Is that the honorary knight? Hello? Huh? Seems like someone's calling you. Let's go check it out.
Hello.
I finally get to meet you, honorary knight.
Nice.
I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
That was very sweet. Okay. This is maid knight attire?
Apologies. I've yet to officially join the Knights. As a maid, and in order to be worthy of this armor, I'm currently undergoing the Knights of Favonius chivalric training.
Chivalric training?
Yes. I haven't passed the selection trials yet, but I've been asking senior knights for advice on how to become a true Knight of Favonius. I asked Amber how to make a Baron bunny. Oh, and Kaya's been keeping me busy with various small tasks.
No! I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to hurt. Oh, no. This is where these fall apart. For me, I'm always like, run it back, run it back. I make a save after every, not even choice, after every sentence, because I'm like, nah, not today. But at least they tell you when you fucked up, because a lot of times they don't even do that. You gotta kind of parse out, okay, this isn't going well. Sometimes your dumb man brain's like, I don't even, is this going well? Is this, maybe she's just like that? I don't know.
I even asked the Spark Knight to pass on her experiences, although Master Jean grounded us shortly after.
Yes, the Spark Knight, love it. That is Klee. Chaotic, lovely Klee. You seem to be working hard.
Actually, I have always wanted to receive guidance from the honorary knight. I was worried that it might be too presumptuous to ask. I've seen you on the streets of Mondstadt occasionally, but I've always been too busy to disturb you.
Can't handle it. I'm gonna love these guys. I know a lot of you are like, this is so boring. I'm in it. I'm into it. I love it. Mahoyo, please give me more of this.
I just finished today's cleaning for the Knights and was about to start my training when I saw you. Oh, if it's not too much trouble, could I ask you for some guidance on my chivalric training?
Very sweet, very polite. Love it. As a Canadian, it's straight to my heart. Anyways, boom. You know, it's okay not to be a knight. I feel like that's not what she wants to hear. Of course, where do you want to start? Yeah, of course, help you.
I'd like to get your opinion on something as a senior knight. I've been keeping up with my maidly duties and knightly exercises, but training progress has been a little slow.
So it seems like she doesn't want to be a maid anymore. She wants to be a knight, so wouldn't it be ideal to focus on the knight aspect of this training?
Well, you know, just basic strength and endurance training. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and running 2 laps around Mondstadt as a morning routine. I'm actually incredibly busy every day. It's just that I always feel like something's missing.
That, my girl, is the one. Is it? No, I think it's One Punch Man. It's the One Punch Man workout, which is hilarious, and also, it's not bad. It's like an intermediate kind of, not even intermediate. It's a little bit above an intermediate workout kind of thing. It's like 100 push-ups throughout the day. It's not 100 push-ups in an hour. 100 push-ups in an hour is like, it's not that bad, but it's still enough to where you gotta fucking go. You can't be like, okay, I'll do 10 every hour or whatever, you know, whatever it will be. What you lack is strength. What you lack is rest. Yeah, I think it's wrong. I'm not sure if that's what she wants to hear, though. Yeah, I don't want to be, I wouldn't, yeah. Because I don't think she lacks strength. She's doing that. She's not a terrible amount of strength. Yeah, I think you need to rest. You need to recover. I think you lack rest.
Rest? But, oh, I've still got so much work to do. Besides, I'm still not skilled enough. Any free time that I get should be spent training.
This is the thing that I constantly have fought with, guys. I'm constantly in like the thing where I'm like, do I try to help the person not fucking burn out, or do I just want them to like me? Do I just tell them whatever they want to hear so that they like me, and then maybe when I'm like in their good graces, that's when I can start pulling them into the direction of not self-destruction. I don't know.
If I want to become a real knight soon, I have to continue to put in more effort than the others.
A true knight always needs sufficient rest.
But time is precious. If I rest, I'll feel guilty.
Jean. Got the same problem with Jean. Ooh, both of these are basically, they mean the same thing, and they're both kind of valuable. Stopping for an occasional rest is all part of ensuring that you can train to your maximum ability. It's true. If you're too busy, you won't have time to reflect on your progress and goals. Yeah, I'll say that. If you're too busy, you won't have time to reflect on your progress and goals.
Oh, I really hadn't thought about that. Resting for the sake of training. Oh, so that's why Miss Lisa always has afternoon tea in the library. I get it now.
In the case of Lisa, it's probably just resting for the sake of resting. Speaking of tea, let's have some. Sure, let's do that. Let's have some tea.
Oh, okay.
She's like, oh, yeah, sure. I don't know if I want to come for her friends. Okay, she may be like, all right, listen, you piece of shit.
Are there
she
any
may be
particular
lazy, but
snacks you like? I can get started with... Oh, no need? I should take a break? Oh, okay then. In that case, let's head to Good Hunter and have a look.
He's gonna make me food. Guys, I need to get a better restaurant other than this. Okay.
Noelle!
What?
B? What happened? Is there something I can help you with?
Quinn! He's ignoring me again.
But take your time, no rush. I'm here to help.
I noticed Quinn was in a bad mood, so I wanted to call him over for a chat. And a date, I guess.
Oh, a date? So it's that kind of a problem?
Yes, I've been over to him several times today already. But no matter how hard I try to make conversation, he just focuses on a stall and ignores me completely.
Well, maybe he's working his ass off to pay for the said date. What about that? Or maybe he's just like super tired and like going through some shit. Maybe he's hella depressed. It's like a whole other thing.
Noelle, everyone in Mondstadt thinks you're really cute.
It's true.
You must be really popular, right? Can you help me out?
Ah, I bet I know the answer though. As for very pretty people or whatever, tend to be no one ever walks up to them and says anything. So yeah.
Of course. It's a maid's responsibility to help the residents of Mondstadt. It's just, I don't have any experience in this area.
Nailed it.
Even Noelle can't help me.
Oh, please, don't worry. Oh, we also have the honorary knight here. Honorary knight?
Fuck.
Can you help me?
Didn't we say we were gonna take a break? I'll certainly do my best.
Thank you.
Now let's analyze the situation first.
Okay. B said that Quinn always seems busy and ignores everything she says. But I know that she's often looking for small talk with Quinn.
Maybe the frequent small talk, ... What? So Quinn feels... That's not saying that she doesn't have any value. Let's just say maybe the frequent small talk, whatever that means.
That's a possibility. In other words, we just need to make Quinn realize that this time is different. For example, by sending him a little gift. Even Quinn would notice the difference a gift would bring. But what kind of gift?
I feel like we should just go with honesty. Like, hey, I just noticed that you're kind of reserved as of late. Am I something that make you mad? And then usually people will be like, oh no, I'm not mad at you. I just a lot of shit. My dad died. And you're like, whoa, fuck, I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ, it was all in my own shit. I don't know if these matter. Gifts convey our intentions. We should choose carefully. I kind of think that one. Yeah.
That's what I think. Everyone has their preferences, so it's important to choose the right gift if you want to get through to them. If it were me, I'd want roses.
Oh, I wonder why.
As for you, honorary knight, I bet you like handmade things.
Roses and handmade things both sound nice. That's it. Roses and handmade things are nice. They sound great.
Oh, yes, I just wanted to try thinking from a different perspective. Quinn, what kind of gift would he like? If I remember correctly, isn't Quinn one of the 4 drunkards of Mondstadt? Perhaps something wine-related would do. But what? Well, simply thinking about it isn't really helping.
Maybe he's just sloshed the whole time when she's talking to him and he's just like, I don't need this.
Let's go to Marjorie's store and see what's available.
I got him hungover. I'm sad about it. My wife died a couple weeks ago. Wow, again, what's with this heavy shit all the time? Goddamn, Mondstadt, you're so bright and beautiful, but Jesus. Fuck.
Welcome to With Wind Comes Glory. Well, if it isn't Noelle and the honorary knight.
I'm upset that I have no hearts up there. He's pissing me off. I keep seeing it. I'm like, why? Why have I not earned anything?
And what wind brought the two of you together? I barely ever see Noelle in someone else's company.
Barely ever?
Well, when Noelle's working, she practically always takes care of things by herself. And once she's finished with A, it's straight off to take care of B. Seems she hardly has time to catch her breath.
Independent as hell is what you're saying.
Say, Noelle, you're not a child anymore, you know? If you don't take time out for yourself, you may come to regret it in the future.
I, decided to take a break today. But something came up.
Oh? So it's a day off with the honorary knight? Oh, how wonderful! That's something to celebrate. You must be here to pick out a gift for the honorary knight. Choose anything you like. We have a lot that might tickle your fancy.
Oh, fuck. So many choices. Actually, we're here to help someone else choose a gift. Actually, I'm here to buy a gift for Noelle. Even without gifts, today is still a day to celebrate. I know Noelle probably, ideal, would be like, no, you're very sweet, but I would rather, like, we're trying to help this person out, so I'm assuming Noelle would like us to achieve someone else's happiness above her own. But I'm a selfish bastard. I think it's cuter to say, actually, I'm here to buy a gift for Noelle. Boom.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter who's sending what to who. You can't get without giving.
Stop teasing! Me and the honorary knight don't have that kind of relationship.
Oh, there it is.
Not yet.
Hey, fucking, what's her name? Look at her go. What a fucking mad lad. I remember this. I'm buying so much from your store you don't even know. Seems you have a knack for this kind of thing.
I guess. After all, Noelle here is the type that needs a push every now and again. But looks like she's still in the dark when it comes to these things.
I just feel I shouldn't let such things distract me from my chivalric training.
She's like, as soon as I get that done, all in. You're like, all right, well, maybe suppression and then just coming undone is it kind of has a kind of an explosive effect. Probably just bit by bit. Anyways, boss.
There are too many important things to take care of.
That will always be the case.
Okay, no more teasing. So, what is the reason for this visit?
It's like this.
So, you're choosing a gift for B to give to Quinn. In that case, I have a couple of fun new things in stock. A frosting bottle and a squirrel wood carving.
I feel like this is all going to end in a horrible thing because she's not actually, the girl who we're helping isn't actually fixing the problem. Like, if she was with us this whole time, that'd be something else. The fact that she's like, hey maid lady, yeah, okay, can you help me figure it out for me? Okay, I'm gonna go fucking off somewhere. Just do whatever. Then we go, hey, thanks for the gift. Hey drunkard, here's my gift, let's bang or whatever.
The frosting bottle is very useful to keep alcohol cold and fresh for a long time. As for the squirrel wood carving, well, it's a nice ornament and it would look great at Quinn's stall. So, bottle or ornament, which will it be?
A frosting bottle? I don't know, because he hits his job, but then the wood carving would be good for his stall. I'm gonna say get the wood carving thing for his stall. That way, it's always something that they can talk about when she goes to visit him, as well as it's something that can remind him of her. That's what I would go with.
I'm a little worried that Quinn might just throw a wood carving in a drawer and forget about it. To be on the safe side, how about we give him the frosting bottle? As one of the 4 drunkards, he's sure to love it.
So frosting bottle it is? Alrighty, let me wrap it up for you.
What do I do?
Okay, now that the gift is wrapped, let's hurry back and give it to B.
I mean, I don't know. What a real dick if he was just like, yeah, oh, you bought this for me? Oh, cool, I'll throw it in a drawer and forget about it. Not like, okay. Man, what a... Sure, here's a bottle, because, yeah, you clearly don't deal enough of that with your fucking wine tasting. We're going to give him this bottle, it's going to be like, this is like the lowest grade shit ever. Fucking chucks it away, you know? That makes... Fucking, anyways. I'm bitter, anyways.
Give the frosting bottle to Quinn? It does look like something that he'd be interested in. Wait. Maybe I can use the gift as bait. I could say that if he wants to get the gift, then he'll have to come on a date with me first. Thank you both so much. With this gift, there's no way Quinn will be able to refuse me.
I'm not sure if entrapment is the way to play, but...
Is that how gifts work? Well, as long as it helps.
Oh no!
What's wrong? The gift? Is there something wrong with the gift?
No, it's not the gift. I've been so focused on convincing Quinn, I hadn't even thought about where our date's gonna be.
No, really?
I've never gotten to that stage. Noelle, could you help me? A date should be properly planned, so I'll wait. No need to rush.
Just, leave it to me.
Noelle, it's been 24 hours in what feels like 5 minutes.
Date. We'll need a place with pleasant scenery and a quiet atmosphere. Let's look around. If we see anywhere good, let's take a picture and let B have the final say.
Guys, I'm really getting cucked here. That's not even my date, and I'm just helping do everything for this girl who has done literally nothing for me. Okay? And some guy who's a drunkard is getting all the things, and it just feels like a, you know your value. All right, know your value. know your limits, all that stuff.
Oh,
if Noelle wasn't here,
there's a beautiful and touching tale about Cape Oath. Maybe that would be a good spot.
Noelle wasn't here, I would say, fuck it. All right, I would look at her deep in her eyes and say, the one girl who we're helping, and be like, I don't even know you. Okay? Would you do this for me? Hey, look at me. Would you run across fucking the whole mountaintops, scout an area, buy me a gift to give that person? No? Fuck off. You fucking idiot. Anyway.
You can see Falcon Coast from here. Such a beautiful view. Let's find a good angle and take a picture.
Good enough. All right.
Let's head to Star Snatch Cliff next.
It's just me looking
Star
up.
Snatch Cliff. Another beautiful location. And so elevated. This place is super famous for its nightscape.
Hey Noelle, I'm just gonna need you to just don't ask questions. It's a little weird, but we're gonna do one of these. I'm gonna puke in my mouth. Okay, we're gonna take this sweet grass, which I have thousands of. We're gonna pop Zhongli's thing here. We're gonna pop this so they both quake. We're gonna do some of this. We're gonna boom, do one of that, and we're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna do this until it happens. Okay. In fact, I don't even need to be meleeing because it's only elemental synergy that really makes any of this work. So we're just gonna do that again. Keep surging. There it is. One more time. Here it is. We'll do one of that just to finish it. There it is. Okay, nice. We got some abilities. I didn't do that beforehand. Forgive me, Noelle. I mean, give and take. I'm still running miles for you, but still. Also, there's usually a couple here already. There's already a couple that's just existing in the ecosystem. So it's just gonna be weird. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna take a picture of this dating site. It's the most uncreative thing ever. See, we're just gonna take a picture.
Let's get a picture from the top.
We're gonna take a picture of this fucking couple. We're gonna look like a creep. You want a sunset photo, really? Okay, again, I reiterate. When I go to this girl and who we're helping, okay, so would you do this for me? Would you go to this, travel across this whole thing, climb a mountain, take a picture at specifically sunset, for me? Would you do that? And if you are,
just standing around.
maybe we're made for each other, because it's crazy. Okay, we're both fucking mental.
Now, what? Oh, let's go to Windrise.
I hate skipping dialogue. It bothers me. Also, I hate that the game's like, no, you opened up a map, you've never heard what they're saying. You go deaf. You go deaf on command. Also, I didn't know these would be this long. I don't know if we still got plenty to go, because we haven't really made any choices that like are heartbreaking. I think we could have made a choice at the beginning there where we were like, hey, you need to get stronger, or you need to take a break. And I think it would have changed the outcome of the date, or the day, I suppose. But yes. I would go with this one. This is a nice one. Also, the odds of you having to climb up a mountain are just significantly less. Yeah, Mondstadt's right there. Also, you can see Mondstadt from the
Over
distance.
there, the Windrise tree. Symbol of the great hero Vanessa.
You're pretty excited, huh, Noelle?
Sorry, where were we?
Nice! The scenery here is pretty good, too. Small rivers and soft shadows under the trees. Let's get a picture. That should do it. Let's get back to B.
We done? No data? Okay. As soon as I would see B, I would just throat punch her as hard as I possibly can. Because I'm just like, oh, you wanted us to go all over these places. I've climbed up mountains. I've been to ancient trees, all for your stupid date with this man who apparently wouldn't appreciate a wood carving. What a rat.
Oh, you guys are back. What romantic locations did you find?
I kind of like, is Cap Oath the last one we did, the tree? Because I think if that is the one, then I think I'd go with that one.
Cape Oath. As in, maybe taking a relationship oath? Sounds great.
Yeah. Okay. All that.
You can see the sea from there, right? I love the sea.
Well, What do you think about Windrise? May your love be as free as a dandelion.
Windrise? That's a great location. But isn't it a bit cliché?
Huh? Cliché?
Well, old folks are always going on about something symbolic about that place. Besides, we've been there so many times when we were young. It just feels like there's nothing special or new about it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going with K-Both. Thanks so much. I'm off to find Quinn. Quinn, I wonder what kind of oath he'll make to me.
Is Windrise no longer popular? But the book said that it was the most popular place in Mondstadt.
When was the book written?
I'm not sure. I found it while cleaning a corner of the library. It was the story of Windrise and Lady Vanessa. I thought folks in Mondstadt would still like to go there.
Don't worry about it. I like it. Would you like to go there with me?
Huh? You want to go to Windrise?
Think of it as our last break of the day.
Okay. Follow me.
That's sweet. That's nice. I think there's many other routes this could go. Although this was not a break. Okay, just because you have a hot. Well,
There will definitely be
maybe it
something
is.
that catches your eye.
Maybe this is a grand gesture, ladies and gentlemen. Windrise was the place that I wanted to say. Shit. Fuck. I hate that I said the wrong thing. And maybe this is a big thing. Maybe it's like, hey, at the end of it, you can have a girl who's just hyperactive, constantly getting shit done. But at the end of the day, you're like, hey, I made a bath for you. This is like literally this is your only like respite. But hey, it's something, I guess, rather than just the onslaught of you doing shit every second. And maybe that's all they need. I doubt it. I think they need more than that, but you can at least give them that just to keep them going for a little bit longer till the inevitable breakdown. Anyways.
The air here really refreshes you in an instant. Forget about training and work. Just breathe and feel the wind. Nothing else.
You can come here whenever you like, you know.
That's true. But training and work are still the things I need to focus on. If I didn't take them seriously, I wouldn't be a reliable maid.
So this is a responsibility that you put on yourself.
Put it this way. Lady Vanessa and Master Jean, the responsibilities they carry, that they carried, those are the heaviest. I know I have a lot to live up to. That's why I want to become a real Knight of Favonius. To help more people.
I think there's something flawed with that a little bit. I understand the notion of wanting to get into work always. Believe me, I understand that there's a comfort in doing stuff constantly and having always trying to strive for anything. But I will say that I think it's probably more efficient and better to try to manage both instead of just constantly doing shit. Like Jean's a great example. There's in her quest line, if you guys haven't played it, she goes, and then fucking crumbles. She gets sick, really, really fucking sick, and then she almost dies, and she basically gets taken out of commission for such a long time. And it's like, wait, if you were just to take a minute to breathe, to make sure you're okay, and then get back into it, then you could keep operating on a high level. It's this notion of being an evil warden, basically, an evil warden that never lets you get a single second to breathe. Guess what? You're gonna suffocate. You're gonna die. So it's just a bad luck in general. But anyways, I like that. You already possess the greatest qualities of a knight. Guys, everyone in the depths of their heart, I think, wants to be told that you are fine as you are. Just as you are. I like you just fine. I don't know. I don't think that's what she's gonna want to hear, but that's what I want to say, so fuck it.
Really? Thank you. If you weren't here today, I wouldn't have been able to help Bee. It's just a small token of appreciation, but I hope you'll accept it. Roses are my favorite flower. This is a paper one that I folded by hand.
Do you know the meaning of roses?
Of course. In Mondstadt, roses represent the saying, "As wine bottles are corked, so too my lips are sealed."
Huh. As wine bottles are cloaked to say my... Weird. Why we okay. Our character's about where I come from, it means love and shit. Okay.
I have seen and learned a lot during our time together. it will become a wonderful memory. One that I will savor again and again. I want it to remain in my heart and become a secret between the two of us.
It's a lot.
Wait, do you mean that roses have some meaning that I don't know about?
No, of course not. It's just, yep, that's it. That's what they mean. Never mind. Yeah.
I'll need to go back to the library and find out.
Ooh,
Still,
you gotta find out some shit.
Whatever a rose means, I hope that this one can stay by your side in all your future adventures. Before I'm able to fight alongside you, Honorary Knight.
Oh, that's awesome! So you can actually get her as a as a follower, a 4-star. In fact, she's one of the guaranteed 4-stars I believe you can get with the your free. Oh, maybe that's not available yet, or not available still. Regardless, awesome, very very cool. She's a very good character. And yeah, and let's continue. Okay, that was great. Oh, that's quite. That's quite the image. I was expecting us just hanging out, not looking at each other's eyes while laying down on grass under the shadow of a tree with her holding a rose. A lot, to say the least. Whispers of the Paper Rose. Okay, good. I was about to say, the one thing that sucks, I think, about roses is that there's a fucking plant, so it's gonna wilt and die, which is why it's super cute, or I don't know, the hopeless, dumb romantic in me was, I always thought it was really adorable when one guy out there in the world came up with the idea of making like a steel rose or a plastic rose and says, well, my love will die when this rose wilts, and of course it's plastic, so it's never gonna wilt. And I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. that's pretty smooth. The meaning of the rose only exists in our hearts. Save. Image saved to folder, and game direct. Got it. Got it. Such a mechanical thing for something, but sure. Got it, all that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I didn't like the way things panned out, which we only lost one heart, making a mistake about, what was it? The one boyfriend guy, we were like, hey, what if this instead works? And then she's like, yeah, idiot, no. I'm like, fuck, okay. Anyways, ending rewards. What did I get? Obtain 1 hangout memory. Nailed it. We got experience points and food. Goddamn. Obtain 2 hangout memories. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all of them. So I guess the point is to actually, the point is to actually mine out all of the endings. So there's an ending here, there's an ending here, and there's an ending here. Is that there was an option at the beginning here, which was a little. Oh, it looks like I did kill it. Oh, unless it only shows this is an option, but it doesn't tell you which. Do I lose anything by beginning hangout? No, it just lets me do it again. Oh, cool. Well, this is a good source of primo. Now, for those guys who do not know, the cool thing about this is that this is going to be in the game forever. They're going to keep introducing, I hope, hangouts. Now, again, as you guys can see throughout this whole video, this is my speed. I love this shit. Again, it's a way to understand the characters that you're playing in a greater way. And to me, that's the one thing that's kind of missing to a larger extent. And then one of the reasons why I think so many characters like Ganyu or like Hu Tao, outside of obvious reasons, that people like them so much is because they actually have an incredibly strong personality, and people gravitate to personalities. And I feel like everyone who would experience the Noelle, the Chungyun, or the Bennett, whatever, questline, and you understand their characters, you almost grow attached to them more. Now, it sucks that only 4 stars are like this, because most people would just vie for a 5-star that can have greater depth in terms of strength. Not all 5 stars, but most 5 stars. And yeah, I kind of feel that way a little bit, where I'm like, oh, I wish they would. I don't know. I guess I wish they would they could make the 4 stars just as strong as the 5 stars, or at least introduce 5-star ones, because I feel like that's kind of what people want. Although the 5 stars have an entire quest line to them, but I feel like I'd much rather have this of a weird dating sim where you can actually unlock more knowledge about the person and how they react and what they would do, and the good, the bad, the ugly, the whatever, for all those characters, like a Zhongli, like a whatever, right? Like a Jean, whatever it might be. And it's funny because it is hyper asexual, but it also has the weird anime undertelling thing where it's like, hey, in the future, guess what? Lore, baby. Which I think is funny. And I wonder if that would exist if they ever introduce a character that's older, because all the characters they've introduced are still our age. So it'd be really weird if they ever did that with characters that were clearly like in their 20s to 30s, and our character's like 15 or whatever it is. And you're like, something's off. Maybe this is just hanging out and not anything else, please. But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you do enjoy the rest of your day. I do think we'll do a couple of these. I don't know if we'll do all of them. I think I want to do, at the very least, Bennett. Because Bennett, to me, is a character that's really interesting, and his backstory is kind of odd and appealing. Like, he's super unlucky. And to see how, but he's also relentlessly positive, and just a good human being because he was so unlucky. He kind of had to, people took care of him, and he has like a love for human beings and stuff like that, and wants to be an adventurer specifically, whereas Jean wants to be a knight of the Favonius people, right? So, again, I think that'd be fun to look into. We'll do that probably at some point, whenever I accrued enough coins or keys. But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I do. Again, I know some people are not a fan of it. I'm a fan. I love it. I digress. If anyone was so sweet to actually like the video or share it, I appreciate you kindly. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this, and goodbye.